a hot day in Florida. Tired of being cooped up in the house, so I grabbed my camera and I'm going for a ride. Check out a spot that I've been wanting to look at for quite some time. So let's go check it out. So we're headed to a park or a nature preserve that is just near or just outside of St Cloud, Florida, which is, I don't know, probably about a half an hour, 45 minutes away from my house. Supposed to have some really big trees and whatnot, so I figure I go check it out. Got my camera with me. See what kind of luck we have. I have no idea as far as the layout of this place. The time of day may play a part here, I don't know, so this may end up just being a scouting mission to come back at a better time, better lighting. We'll see. Figure this is also a good way to get the old Civic out on the road, stretch her legs a bit. I've only been using her to drive back and forth to work, which is a very short commute, so she needs to get some exercise here. Got a full tank of gas. It's the middle of a sunny Thursday afternoon, so traffic shouldn't be an issue. Knock on wood. Just tired of sitting around the house. Getting a lot of work done around the house, chores and whatnot, but boy, I miss going out exploring, traveling, whatever. This guy's asleep here. We're supposed to have some thunderstorms later this afternoon, typical Florida weather for June. So I figure I'd get out, do this little excursion before the weather hits. Hoping that if the storms end early enough, I might get some good sunset photos this evening from our neighborhood. We'll see how I feel. Lake Runnymede Conservation Area is what it's called. I'll put it in the GPS right now. It says we're 22 minutes away. I wanted to do this yesterday, but we were supposed to have a concrete company come to the house to give us an estimate for some curbing for our landscape islands, and they never showed up. I tried calling their office a couple of times and left a message. Never returned my call, so I don't know what happened there. So one thing I've learned since I've moved here to Florida is when you're dealing with contractors, it can get very sketchy. They're not very punctual group of gents, that's for sure. It's another reason why I really like doing a lot of this stuff myself. You know, but there's some jobs that I'm just incapable of, and concrete curbing being one of them, but still. Another spot I'd like to photograph sometime. I get the lighting right. It's this Narcoossee grocery. It's kind of it's like a old defunct, out of business grocery store, general store. I need to get on that before they tear it down, which I haven't heard that they were going to, but it seems like that would be something that would happen with that place. It hasn't been in business as long as I've lived here. That's been over 5 years now, so gotta add that to the list as one of the must-do soon establishments. Rummel Road. Kind of snicker there. Because in Dutch, rummel means messy. Or mess. I'm going to take it easy here because it's very far. Let's see. Got less than a mile. See the brown sign, see the entryway. Lake Runnymede Conservation Area. Looks really cool. What I see already. Don't see any other cars here either. So. Cool. So I'll just park right here. We have arrived. Got the camera. Let's take the lens cap off. And I don't know if there's any set direction should go. I guess we'll just start this way. Look at this tree. Yeah. That looks really cool. Let's see. Grab a few shots. Pretty nice. I think it looks so cool with the Spanish moss. Nothing says the South like trees draped in this Spanish moss. I gotta find the right tree. I'd love to kind of focus on have an image in my mind for a large print. If I could find the right setup for it. Get up here. That's incredible. This is neat. It doesn't seem that hot either. This is my shaded area. All these trees. Sounds like a cardinal. It's nearby. There he is. Probably can't see him. He is like right there. Oh. I got my wide lens, so this nope, there he goes. Of course. Once I get set up on him. Anyway, let's stay with the task at hand. I don't know how far this goes. I guess I should have read the sign, huh? Wow. This might be my tree right here. Oh, look at that one over there. That might be my tree. Let's take a look. I don't even know if this is part of the trail or... Good stuff. This is a great spot for this type of stuff. If you want to get these oak trees with the Spanish moss, this is definitely the place to come to. Time of day doesn't seem to be too big of a deal. I mean, we're here midday, harsh sun. Oof, bug just flew in my mouth. Yeah. Oof. Well, okay. There's that too then, huh? Look at that. Path from whence we came. Let me go over here and a little closer. Sweet back pedal. I dig it. Anyway, what was I saying? I don't even remember. Too traumatized by that fly or whatever the hell that was. Seems like the woods are thinning out here. Now I know we didn't do a loop. I don't know where the hell I am now. Let's see what this post. It's got any direction indicated on it or what? God. Looks to me like we go this way. Well, this is a bit different. It's like the sandy. Yeah, I guess I should have read the sign just to get an idea of how big this loop is. Another tree grabbed my attention there, but oh, look at this one. This is like super cool here. How does this photograph? It's probably all poison ivy I'm stepping in, who knows? I don't know how well this will translate. And get a lower angle here. I need to all right, back onto the beaten path. How are we doing here? Huh. Still recording. Waiting for the battery to go dead. On this GoPro, there wasn't much left. That last go around, but I figure I'll just let this run until it runs out. This is the other side of that tree. Whew, starting to get sweaty now. All right, there. Hiking, and the arrow's pointing this way. Yeah, but it looks, well, yeah, I'm not going down there. I think this scene here at a different time of day would look pretty good. Right now, not so much. The big branch broke off of this one. Seems like I'm going back the way I came. It's more of the sandy area. I see a post over there. Is this where we go? Where's that? I thought I saw a wooden post over here. Some vehicle tracks. Oof. I'm seeing some dirt or some mud from yesterday's rain. I'm not gonna walk through that. The battery died, and so I went to go swap the battery, and this GoPro is like on fire hot. So I'm going to just turn it off here, and I'll turn it back on when I get to something more interesting. All right. All right, well, it's just been more of the same. Pretty much, I mean, back there was like a little picnic area and whatnot. And we've circled back, and the car is off there in the distance, so we're heading right back to where we started. So pretty much cool little conservation area, especially if you're into these trees. I'm going to take photos of these trees. It's also, granted, it is a Thursday afternoon, so it's nobody else here. You know, there was that guy that rode his bike past me earlier, but other than that, there's been nobody else here. I don't know how many people this place would attract anyway, but so that's that. And I think what I'm going to do now is get back to the car and continue driving through St. Cloud and around the other side of Lake Toho and go back home that way. Kind of make a circular route or whatever. And it seems like hopefully the camera's cooled down. That was something. Boy, that thing was hot. I mean, the battery, I couldn't even touch it. It was so hot. So that's no bueno. But look at this thing. How old these trees are. These are unbelievable. It's almost the look I was going for. If I can get it. It's like right here. Alrighty then. All right, mission accomplished. Well, we'll see. I'll get these in the computer, and I want to see how they look before I start celebrating. Anyway, so I think what I'll do now is I'm going to take the other way around the lake to get home, and I think what I'll do, just as practice with my equipment here, is I'm going to try a time lapse. So enjoy. Oh, made it home. Out here on the patio of reflection. Bosco's sunning himself. Goofy dog. Anyway, I put the photos that I took into the computer, and so now I'm just gonna have to sort through them and pick a couple that I think are worth editing. I think we got here just in time because we've got storm clouds moving in. Whoa. Just another typical Florida summer afternoon. So, yeah, I'll pick a few, edit them, and see what I got. But overall, I'm glad I went. It was a pretty cool little park. The price was right? Totally free. So, we'll see what we get. Bosco. Good times. So my next adventure is, I think I'm going to try and get that Narcoossee grocery store before it disappears. That should be relatively simple. Just a matter of parking the car or whatever and figuring out how I'm going to set up, but just a couple of shots. And then there's another park that's actually in the city of Orlando, which is supposed to be a good spot to take photos of the cypress trees. So we'll give that a whirl as well. Just preventing boredom, right? Avoiding boredom, staying out of trouble. All right. What? Oh, up. All right. Yep. Bosco wants to sit in on this. Right? Yeah. All right. So I went through all the pictures I took this afternoon and whittled it down to seven editable ones that I liked, and I edited those and uploaded them. There's a few things I think I wish I would have done differently. I think I should have tried a lower angle, point my camera up to get like the whole top of the tree. What are you doing, man? Settle down. Settle down. Goofy dog. Yeah, you know, whatever, live and learn. I mean, they came out good, I think. I'll show them right here. They, you know, some of them came out kind of like I had hoped, and then there's a few that didn't. I wish I would have done a lower angle and pointed up more to get more of the tops of the trees and whatever. But I'll probably go back, maybe a different time of day, just to try it out, different lighting. All right, you're gonna have to get down. You're beginning to annoy me. You go out. Come on. Go. There you go. Behave yourself. Yeah, I guess I'll go out too. Yeah. So yeah, I'll go back, and it ain't gonna be anytime soon, I'm sure. I'm kind of a been there, done that kind of person, but yeah, I'd like to try different angles. Maybe if I'm in a similar situation, different location or whatever, I may try it with that perspective. But anyway, it was a fun day, I think. Fun afternoon. It's definitely breaking the monotony of sitting here at the house and monkeying around on the computer, and just I spent the whole day yesterday inside Again, I was waiting for the to get an estimate done for some landscape edging. I thought they were no-shows, as I talked about earlier, because it's not uncommon, but turns out that yours truly here had his date screwed up. We've been getting estimates from several people, so I get, times and dates confused, and, God forbid I write something down or enter it in my calendar so I can keep track of this stuff. So anyway, they're actually supposed to come next week. So I wrote it down this time so that next week I know what's going on, and I wouldn't have wasted a whole day. I could have went out to what do we call it, Runnymede Conservation area. I could have done it yesterday. The weather was just as good or bad, depending on how you look. Actually, we haven't gotten a drop of rain yet this afternoon. It's all blown over, and it's like all forming to the west of us. Even here it kind of cleared up a little bit. So there's no telling. So yeah, I enjoyed my time today. And I kind of enjoy the outcome, really. 7 good shots. I think it took maybe 56 for some reason rings in my head. And we'll live down to 7. And out of those 7, there's probably maybe 2 or 3 that I think would be printable. I already uploaded one to my Facebook page, and that would be this one here. I don't know. This one I like this one, how it just, the branches come out towards you or whatever. And it was probably my favorite one out of the bunch. So, all right, well, we'll see what happens next week. I go back to work in the morning, so we'll see what I conjure up for next week. I do want to go to that urban wetlands area that's near downtown Orlando for the cypress trees, so maybe I'll do that. All depends on a few factors, so we'll see what happens. So good day though. So till next time.